All right, when we're doubtful, we don't manifest what we want. So, understanding how to overcome fear, uncertainty, and doubt is very important when applying the law of attraction to your crypto gains. What's up, manifesting family? I'm Marna, and thank you for joining me. I am a manifestation and mindset coach, and I tend to approach manifestation from a science based perspective. Before we dive into this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so it can reach more people. I do have a free PDF on manifesting cryptocurrency available. I'm not a financial advisor, but there are several great courses on how to grow your crypto that are in the description box below. So in today's quick manifesting crypto gains video, I'm going to share with you just a quick suggestion on how to overcome fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So it's easier for you to manifest going to the moon, and that especially when you haven't quite believed in it yet. We've all heard the predictions and the clickbait doom videos, and that crypto is crashing, Bitcoin is going below 30, diamond hands hold, yada, yada, yada. So how do we overcome this wave of FUD being directed at us? I mean, overcoming FUD is critical if you want to manifest the actual gains. Because the basic recipe for the law of attraction is you ask for what you want, you believe you can have it, and then you actively receive it. And when we're doubting, when we're buying into the FUD panic, we're not believing. Okay, so if you want your moon rocket and you're doubting it is preventing it from manifesting, pure and simple, you're really creating an environment where you're manifesting your fear instead of your desire. So today I want to share with you a very simple suggestion on how to overcome FUD. And it's really very simple. It's just about stepping into resonance with the confident version of yourself. Because when we are confident, we believe. When we are confident, we know that we're strong. We know that we're powerful. We know that everything is working out. And when we are confident, we're in a high vibrational state. And it's important for us to be able to access that state of confidence while we're confronting the FUD that's being directed at us. So let's say I'm doubtful, not about what crypto is going to do, but let's say I'm doubtful about my ability to actually have a lifestyle with millions of dollars in financial abundance. Okay? When I'm thinking about my finances, when I'm looking at my bank account, when I'm obsessively checking my Coinbase and Binance accounts, when I'm doing all of that, if I'm doubtful, what that means is in those moments when I'm thinking about my goals, I'm coming at it from a low vibrational state. I step into resonance with a version of me who doesn't believe in myself and who doesn't know my power. Okay, so what we want to do is we simply want to find a way to access an alternative version of ourselves while we are checking the market. So here's the trick, and it's very simple. The first thing I want you to do is just think about what time in your life do you feel the strongest, the most confident? I mean, we all have times in our life where we feel very confident. So maybe that's owning some noobs on a video game. You know, when you're playing your video games, you're smack talking your friends, you feel like the king of the world. Maybe it's when you're taking care of your kids, when you're out at the park and your kids are looking up at you adoringly and you feel just incredibly honored to be guiding these little lives. Maybe it's when you're at work giving a presentation and everybody is looking at you and nodding their heads and in vibe with what you're saying. We're all going to be different. But go ahead and drop that time below in the comments to reinforce that as your strong time. Okay? So write it down. What is the time that you feel the most confident, the strongest? For me, I usually feel most confident and strongest when I'm helping one of my clients overcome a self-limiting belief. I've been helping people get past their internal barriers for a long time, and I think I do pretty well at it. I've seen some amazing results and wins for my clients. I've got good confidence in that domain of my life. So helping others have that light bulb moment is when I feel the strongest. But, you know, when you're finding your confidence moment, you need to try to be very specific. For me, it's not just helping someone, but the absolute strongest time, the time when I feel I have been most acting in my purpose, is when one of my clients comes back to me and says, I took what you said and I did this with it. They make me feel really aligned with my source energy. So those are the times when I feel really this peak surge of confidence. So what are your peak surge of confidence times? Go ahead, identify them. Drop them below in the comments. Now, once you've identified your most confident times, the really nice thing about that is you have identified a vibrational version of yourself who is extremely confident, who knows that he or she is very powerful, who has kind of this really strong sense of faith in yourself, all right? And once you have that version of yourself in mind, all you really have to do is take that version of yourself and apply it to the current situation. So if you're confronting FUDers and haters, let me walk you down the path of what this is like so you understand what I mean. Now, let's say I've been wanting to manifest a millionaire life. I've been investing in my crypto, but I missed the Bitcoin spike and it's all been dipping lower and I'm feeling doubtful. It's not happening for me. It hasn't been happening for me. I'm getting really doubtful whenever I see a clickbait crash video, whenever I hear my crypto getting dissed as a meme coin, or I hear crypto's over. Doubtful Marna comes out. Okay, she just sinks to that lower vibrational resonance where she's doubtful. Okay, when I find myself sinking to that level and wondering if I should just salvage what cash I can and pull out, I will immediately go and consult confident Marna. So what you can do to do this is you just imagine yourself. Imagine the version of yourself that is confident in that moment. So if I was listening to a CNBC analyst going on about Elon's latest tweet and I started to feel doubtful, I'll think about the me that encourages a client to face their limiting beliefs, okay? Because Marna advising a client, mentor Marna, is certain. She knows that she can do it. She's confident. She's got it. All right? And I want to access that version of myself in that moment. So when the FUD sets in, pause, take a deep breath, and envision that version of yourself who is strong and confident. Now, in this technique, there's a few ways you can do this. And one of them is to simply ask that version of yourself, Marna, how would you react? How would a confident Marna react to this? What would you think about this? Again, let's say, you see the tweet, you hear the analyst, and I start getting doubtful. And I'll envision the version of Marna that is used to mentoring people. And I'll ask her, what do you think about this situation? And let me tell you something. That version of me doesn't give a damn about anything. That version of me knows everything is going to be just fine. Diamond hands, you're good. You're going to the moon. She'll have a very confident response for me. She will empower me in that moment. And there are other ways that you can play with this too. If you know that you're going to be involved in something that usually creates doubt within you, you can bring that version of yourself along for the ride. Okay, so what I mean by that is, let's say that I know I'm having lunch with friends who regularly tease me about my crypto investments. And that usually triggers my doubt, okay? If I know that I'm headed into that situation, I can consult Mentor Marna, and I can emulate her as much as I can. I might ask myself, what would I wear going into this? Going to this lunch, what would I wear? How would I talk? How would I stand? What would I be carrying with me? So, for instance, Mentor Marna likes to listen to metal. So if I was walking into a situation where I knew I was going to be getting hit with FUD, it'd be a good idea to put on some Hailstorm before I go in. And that will help me step into alignment with that version of Marna who's very confident. This is a really excellent technique for transcending fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Because what will happen is, in that moment, you will start to resonate more with your confident self. So you'll feel a lot of these doubtful feelings just going away, okay? You can laugh them off. And if you can practice bringing that strong version of yourself into the picture whenever you have doubts, because, what we really want to do is we want to step into our power as much as humanly possible. So if you can identify the version of yourself who's super, super powerful, super, super confident, and just defer to their advice, defer to their behavior, ask them questions about the situation. What you'll start to do is you'll start to resonate more with a person who is highly confident in all areas of life. So when that friend at lunch makes that cutting comment about, oh, I see Bitcoin went under 30, you can sit there and laugh about it and say, yeah, and it's going through 60 tomorrow. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video on how to overcome fear, uncertainty, doubt, and haterade, and that you find this extremely useful. If you like this video, you might like another video I made a while back on manifesting crypto gains and the basics of it. So if you'd like to go ahead and watch that video now, go right ahead. Also, if you're new to my channel, I would love to invite you to stick around. I post videos daily, 5 days a week. So if you'd like to see how the law of attraction works in real time, putting something out there, seeing it come back, go ahead and watch my Manifesting Crypto playlist. Thanks so much for watching today's video with me on how to overcome fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and have a great day.